What's up, everybody? Yeah. Now's your chance to get it all out, Joe, and you're not even doing it. Go on. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in to another installment of Opinions Mostly podcast here on the YouTube, okay? Oh, yeah. Opinions. O-N.
Opinions Mostly.
Let's go. Or as Joe likes to say, OP, which is overpowered.
Overpowered.
So I'm your host, obviously, Nick the Shark Herbs. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Chomp.
Cue the noise. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I see what it is. Sitting directly below me is the one, the only, Aaron the Hammer.
Yeah. Yo.
What's up, Aaron?
What's up, guys?
Say something to your loyal fans because you brought us from 27 views to 77. I didn't even know you had that many friends.
I didn't either. That's a surprising statistic to me.
It must be your beautiful face. Last but not least, sitting directly to my left, the right, or whatever side you are on, the guy, the man with all the stats, the guy who is completely annoying. I mean, who's completely enjoying my time with him. The one and only Joe Richmond, the true.
Glad to be here, Nick.
Yeah.
We're
Welcome,
glad
everyone.
to have you, Joe.
Why are you gonna do a pageant weird?
I kind of did that, but we could do that.
Is it because you're soft?
The pageant wave is a little bit classy, though. Right?
I keep it
I'll give that.
sassy.
You know,
This is more like a hand share.
Classy. Classy.
I bet you drink
Not
Bud Light too,
sassy.
don't you, Aaron?
No. Who the fuck would drink that?
Cheers! No. Cheers,
Oh,
everybody in the audience.
Cheers,
Cheers. Let's go, boys. Let's
Here's
put
the
on a little
non-alcoholic
Love
Bud
you
Light.
guys. Love you
show.
guys.
Drink it down. Love you.
Oh, baby.
Joe, are you really drinking non-alcoholic beer?
This is non-alcoholic Bud Light. Yes. Sponsor us, Bud Light.
Non-alcoholic Bud Light.
Are you trolling right now, or are you being for real?
Nah, it's just water,
Oh,
which is basically Bud Light.
No, Coors Light's basically water, is what you meant to say. Bud Light's got a little more hair on the balls.
That's why I drink Bud Light. I feel like it's got just that.
So
little
you
bit
would
more
say
flavor.
you love the hair on the balls.
The hair of the
What I do
tape.
in my personal time is none of your business.
hey, freedom of speech and freedom of whatever the hell you want
What
to
I
do.
consume in
Don't
my
hurt
personal
anybody.
time.
Spoken like a true Bud Light drinker. Oh shit.
Show
Joe,
us what's under easy. No.
so what? Say that again?
What?
No, I
What?
really didn't hear you.
Oh, I said show us what's under that koozie.
Yeah, let's get some of the koozie. Lift the skirt.
I think I'll take the stairs. Get the hell out of here.
Can you get me some coffee
That
from the
was really well
from the
done.
basement?
Shit. Coffee. Oh, Michael Scott.
Yeah, Michael Scott. Oh, I need
Sugar,
cream.
sugar and cream.
Sugar and cream.
No. That was a good one.
That is one of the, like just little best segments of that show too. It's memorable.
Membro.
Mem-
Have you been drinking, young man?
You been drinking?
Don't drink.
What I do on my own time is my own time.
It's called staying hydrated.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So I'm trying to get rid of these because of well, Aaron will talk about this later in the show, but I'm only doing this because I gotta throw them out.
They're getting old.
They're getting old. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us on Opinions Mostly Podcast. If you watched this far, we appreciate you. If you watched to the end, we love you. We did send a harmonica to PF California guy, whatever the fuck that guy was.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, I know. So he's gonna get a Ryman harmonica in the mail.
Yeah.
Woo! For watching
Let's go,
opinions mostly,
PF
baby.
California guy.
Maybe
Also,
Sean could get one
Golf clap.
eventually.
Sean doesn't watch the show. Everyone knows it.
He watches the first 5 minutes.
Ah.
Expecting some blooper reels and then
yeah.
I'm out.
The first
And we're
5
not
seconds.
we're never funny, so it's like he's just wasting his time. That's why he doesn't do it.
That
All right.
is true. I will agree with that opinion.
Oh, shit.
Oh gosh.
You gotta shake the dice and throw them, baby. I love it. That was great, Aaron. I'm so proud of you. And our newest addition, Aaron, has just been killing it, bringing up the viewership, baby. I mean, people watch this more than 2 minutes most of the time until today. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it up for the audience. Yeah.
Love you guys.
We love you. We love you. We love you. All right. If you guys are still with us, I want to let you know what happened on this day, Friday, April 7th.
Mhm.
Let's see what I did. Okay. Friday, April 7th, first and foremost, it's my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jake. 29 years old, bro. We're proud of you. I don't know if you've released the news yet, but I'm proud of that news too. We love you.
He's open about it now. I feel like
I'm a fucking uncle. Let's go.
Jacob is a dad.
Where's the cigar?
That's
Yeah, but
fun-
more
that's
importantly,
funny
I'm an
'cause,
uncle.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's true. That is true.
I'm what?
No,
Oh
because
man.
I went golfing with him today, and all I was, instead of saying Jake, I just kept calling him Dad. He's gotta get used to it, just throwing it at him.
Oh gosh.
We were leaving, and we said our goodbyes for the day, and I just said, "Hey, I love you, Dad."
Aaron, is that because maybe in the past you haven't got to say that?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Aaron, who hurt you?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh Jesus. Okay. All right.
Well,
So
again, that's my own.
that's your own business. That's your own prerogative. Yeah. You're what you do in your personal time is what you do in your personal time.
Thank you.
Wait. Actually, fun story. Please tell everyone the story that your dad told you about the whole method.
Oh my God.
Please, this is a good story.
So this is funny. This is a 110% true story. This was my talk with my father.
Oh.
I was about 12 or 13 years old, reading a book for homework in my room. I don't know if this guy's drunk or not. Probably not. It was like 4 in the afternoon. He just comes barging in my room, and he said, "Hey, yeah." He goes, "You ever heard of the pull-out technique?" Yeah. He goes, "Well, it doesn't work. If you don't believe me, just go look in the mirror." And then slams my door shut. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck?
And now that's why he calls Jake his dad. No.
I love my dad. No,
He's probably like one of our
it was-
77 viewers. No.
Maybe. I mean,
Oh my
he's
God.
only on Instagram, on social media, and I post his link, so it wouldn't surprise me if you watch.
Shout out to Aaron's
What's up,
dad,
Pops?
baby.
Shout
Hey, leave a comment in the thing and tell your son how much you love him.
Oh my God.
Hey, Joe.
That's something else.
Yeah.
That
Joe
is
is-
something else.
Joe, has there been any like solid advice your dad ever gave you, like about anything? Like what do you hold on to the most?
If you're looking for a good pregame, you pregame a Chuck E. Cheese because the beer is cheap and you get free entertainment from the animatronics.
Did your dad really tell you that?
He told me that's where he used to pregame when he was in post high school, college days. Yeah, we go to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh yeah, beer's cheap. You get free entertainment with the animatronics.
Beer is cheap.
I was like,
So
okay.
there was another piece of advice my dad ever gave me. I was about 17. 17 or 18. No, I was 18 because it was after high school, and Matt Duckworth and I were cleaning my dad's garage for him, and he had this whole fucking huge room full of old beer. And he's all,
Mhm.
"Hey, take the beer." I'm like, "Dad, that beer's been sitting there for like 5 or 6 years. I'm not gonna take the beer." And he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's only two types of good beer in this world. There's Budweiser and there's free beer. So
Free
fucking
beer.
take the free beer."
Yeah. That makes sense. Your dad was a smart man. Both your pops were a smart man. Trying to think
I
of
mean, if
what.
it's sealed, it should have been
I mean,
fine.
I know Randy's told you some wise shit in your lifetime too.
I'm just trying to think of what. No. Because now I look at it, it's like it's not very wise. uh, I can't say it on podcast. You guys probably got good advice from my dad.
Don't be an idiot. Changed my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could write a book about it. No.
Before I do anything, I ask myself, would an idiot do that? And if so, then I don't do it.
The only problem was that you still do it.
You know, I'm still
I mean,
learning.
my dad's a nature man, and like all he likes to do is have a good time and go up to the mountains. So it would probably be finding peace was his biggest teaching and stuff. But like the advice, I guess, would be if you love something, put your whole heart into it. He's always supported me with like the music and everything. Supported me the whole time, just like even when we were like in high school and all the other stuff up until now.
Mhm.
Or still, I mean,
Yeah.
It's like if you love something, chase
I
it.
mean,
Never give up on it. Do what you want to do, which is great advice.
Yeah.
That next Call of Duty win.
That next Call of Duty.
No, Randy doesn't give a shit about that.
He gets mad.
Nature. He doesn't get. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets mad at video games. Although he does play a mean game of on the freaking Switch. God, Mario Kart.
Oh,
Mario
nice.
Kart. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome.
Because he used to play it on the N64 with us back in the day. Anyways, all right, we're a little bit off topic. Let's get back to it, boys. April 7th. So, on this day, April 7th, in 1933, some 8 months before Prohibition was repealed, low alcoholic beer became legal in the United States. This day is subsequently celebrated as National Beer Day. National Beer Day. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It just so happens to be on the same day that Jake is born. Oh, there you go. That's a good boy.
Falls out of it.
So happy birthday, Jake. Also, your birthday is on
birthday,
National
Jake.
Beer
Big
Day.
up.
1933, dude.
That's
1933.
fitting. That's fitting.
Almost 90 years ago.
I mean, it makes
Oh,
a
it
lot
is
of
90
sense.
years ago.
And then honestly, there isn't much more, but I will say that in 2001, a newer fact. Excuse me. Holy shit, it's coming up. Okay. 2001, NASA launched the Mars Odyssey spacecraft, which reached Mars in October and transmitted photos and other data back to scientists on Earth. Boom! We hit Mars, baby. Woo! Let's go!
Took long enough.
Yeah, 2001. Jesus.
Jeez. No.
Jesus. Not a lot going on April 7th, if I'm being honest. Like last week or 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, we had a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, we did. No question about that.
All right, what's your guys' signs?
Oh, I forget.
Aquarius.
Aquarius, yeah, I knew because Celine asked me that before the thing, and we looked at Joe was witness. We knew you were Aquarius.
You cut.
Okay. We knew you were Aquarius, but I was just kind of asking it because Celine was like, "When was Aaron born?" And I was like, "February." And she's like, "Oh, what is he?" And I was like, "I don't know, fucking Aquarius, I guess." And she looked it up. I was like, "Oh. I'm obviously the bull. Let's go, Taurus, baby. Stubborn as fuck."
Noise.
What do
Joe,
you, Joe?
when's your birthday?
Oh, Virgo.
Ooh, Virgo.
I'm sure I could have asked Aaron Rodgers, though. He probably would have known.
That explains a lot, dude.
Yeah.
You already know, man. What can
I
I
don't.
say?
I mean, signs.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't either. But clearly, I have the characteristics of a Virgo.
This was for our female audience, or anyone that identifies as a she, her, or they, or that, or
Look at you, Sean.
Wim Wong, or whatever the hell. Whatever you identify as. That's why we did it for those people.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways,
or even if you're a he and like to dive into that, it's for
You're right,
anybody
Aaron.
that wants to go into that. Yeah.
Well put. Well put.
Look at you, Aaron Rodgers.
They, them, whatever.
Him, her, she. If you like it, we're here for it.
Non-binary. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Inclusive. Okay. Last week, MLB opening day, baby.
Yeah.
The pitch clock went
Oh, sorry.
fantastic, I think. First of all, how did everyone love the pitch clock?
Nick, go ahead, Aaron. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine, Joe. I know you got a lot to say.
Joe
so
probably
let's
has
get it out of the way.
less to say on MLB than you do. You're our MLB guy. He's our NBA guy. So go ahead, Joe. Let Joe go first. Let Joe go first.
Okay.
He'll
Liked
knock
it. I loved it.
out. And
Shohei Ohtani becomes the first person to get both a violation on the pitcher's mound and in the batting box.
you did your research. I love it. Yes,
I watched it.
So will he end up on the Dodgers? That's the question.
Yeah.
You think so? You think he's going to the Dodgers?
This is Anaheim's last chance at him. I don't think he stays there.
I mean, I don't know how you would want. Like, why would you let that guy go? Anyways, all right, Aaron, what do you got?
So at first, it kind of threw me off. I felt like the pitching was a little bit rushed.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, and I get that's the whole point of it. It just like as a viewer, it felt like you can see how rushed they were. But the more you watch it, after opening day, even the next couple games, you're like, okay, I can get used to this, and I don't mind it at this point.
That pitch clock shaved off 26 minutes in spring training per game. So I mean, that's significant.
Now and it's 25 minutes they're saying as an average for each game from this last week.
So here's the thing. Here's the problem I face is when I go to baseball games, which living in Nashville, we only have AAA. It's Nashville Sounds, but they're a feeder to Milwaukee, which is cool because we're Brewers fans. I mean, we're San Francisco Giants fans first, but then Brewers fans second. Anyways, it's cool seeing that, and then I don't get my money's worth like the old man I am. I want to stay there for 45 more minutes. God damn it. It's like trying to rip me off from being in the stadium.
See, as an Oakland fan, though, if I go to a game in Oakland, I want it to be done and over with.
Because the gunshots, right. Yeah.
No, that's true. Last year I went to one game and it was 4th of July. They did the whole fireworks show or whatever. And I remember leaving the game and seeing all these cops rushing. Come to find out when I get home, there was a shooting in the fucking parking lot. When everybody was trying to leave.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking. Honestly, shocking. Joe, have you been to a Rockies game?
Yeah, I've been to a handful of them.
How do you like them?
They treat it more as a social event because that team is dead ass last.
I like the Rockies though. I like watching the Rockies. I don't know. I think Colorado's a good state, right? You love Colorado, don't you?
Yeah, everyone goes to the games. It's more of a social event than actually sitting there enjoying the game. People are just there to socialize and hang out with each other.
Is there a lot of tailgating?
No, because it's right in the middle of downtown. It's it'd be like right off of Broadway for you in Music City.
Oh yeah, so like a Bridgestone, yeah.
Yeah, the Bridgestone Arena. But the neighborhood it's in Lodo, there's a bar on every fucking corner. So
people are just at the bar.
Yeah, you just go to the bar, and then you're 3 blocks away from the gate, and you just walk right in.
I mean, that sounds more expensive, but it still sounds like a pretty good time.
I don't care as long as I'm drinking.
Drinks are well. Here's the thing. I could get tickets behind the home team's dugout, like 5 rows up for like $30 a ticket. Like they're that fucking.
Well, that's
cheap.
why we were trying to come see the Brewers for my birthday on the 4th or whatever, or the 5th.
Behind the dugout for that game, Nick. If you wanted to sit behind the dugout, like 4 rows up or something like that, it was like $75 a ticket. Like
I mean,
that's still not bad.
Yeah,
shit. We're rich boys. No. Okay, so excuse me. Hold on, I got a lot going on. So obviously, we're all about the National League. I think all of us can agree. I mean, Joe, do you root for a team in the MLB?
Yeah, San Francisco Giants.
A's are in American League.
I know, but I'm saying like where like you don't really count. No offense. Aaron. What are the A's right now? Like 3-2? What are they? 2-4. 2-4.
I mean, we're 6 games in.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's 6 games in.
Okay, I know.
One and
but
a half series.
hold
played.
on, they're practically AAA team, and you know
Ouch. Oh man, that's cold.
Hey,
they're okay. That's not my point. Let me get to my point. You're gonna
I'm outta here.
Joe, what team do you support?
San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies right behind them, because the Rockies
okay,
are not
pick
they're
one.
not going anywhere but further down in the standings, so it doesn't matter if I
Mm.
unilaterally support them or not.
So I just want to say the Brewers 5-1 right now. I know it's the start of the season, but that's where it counts. That's where you get your momentum from. You either ride it all the way up or you taper off halfway, and then that's where
I disagree.
Yeah,
you think
I
that it's a
disagree.
slow start? You guys are wrong.
No, I think middle of the season is determining where you're gonna actually end up.
Well,
Mhm.
I mean, it's a long season and people get hurt and like get tired and yada yada. But
Exactly why I think in the middle of the season is where you can kind of get a better feel for who's gonna make it in the postseason.
And the two
I
games in
res-
one day, the doubleheaders.
I respect your guys' opinion, but what you guys are forgetting is the pitch clock has changed a lot of that. The pitch clock is who can deal with it right now, because this is going to affect them later. They're gonna learn how to play with it right now. Like they're gonna learn how to play with it, but this is a whole new factor that's coming to the game. And the people that are doing really well with it right now are the ones that are going to keep on that uptrend.
I respect your opinion mostly. I think it's hard to determine that off of 6 or 7 games into the season.
Spring training counted
Second
too.
that. I second that.
You guys.
Spring training is a different vibe though.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. It's still a game. I mean, it's still the understanding of the game. It's still.
I mean, the NFL
understanding.
preseason is still the preseason.
It's still. I know.
It's
but
still a game.
it's the understanding of the vibe, man. You guys are whatever.
You know what?
Y'all haters.
Let's dot down this conversation and we'll talk about it in the middle of
Mid-season.
July.
Yeah, let's go.
You know,
All
there's
right.
there's another point
I
I,
love
want to
it.
make. Nick, I do really
We
good in the
literally
marathon.
just said we're gonna stop talking about this.
Oh no, I want to add one thing to that. Nick, I do really good in the marathon if I sprint the first 4 miles of it too, But then if I drop down and lose energy halfway through and I can't power
Okay.
through.
All right, Joe. How about this? Remember when you came to visit me and we worked out that one day and we went for a run? What
I do,
happened?
yeah.
What
I
happened?
fell behind you.
And how did it start?
I started at my pace.
Which was?
You're slower than yours.
And where did you go?
What do you mean? Oh, well, okay.
And this motherfucker stayed at a steady pace and went even higher, and I had to come back to grab you. So
Yeah.
apples, oranges, whatever. It's perspective. But
What about grapes? I like grapes.
fuck grapes.
You
Grapes
like
are too small.
green or red grapes?
Green, a little more sour.
Yeah. Green grapes.
You would like red. You probably drink wine too, huh? You little bitch. But you drink white wine, don't you?
Damn right, baby.
A little bit of that bubbly.
Hey, let's go. All right. So yeah, MLB is going. I mean, we got a lot of good stuff happening with the Braves, Milwaukee, the Dodgers, unfortunately, which we hate. San Francisco is on a fucking. They just suck. I mean, San Francisco.
Padres.
I think they'll stay suck. We'll talk about it mid-season. We'll keep up with it a little bit. It's not our main focus, but it's good to see where everyone's coming from. Aaron, you want to add anything about the A's? Like, I mean, don't get shot. Or wear your bulletproof vest in every game.
So I've been trying to, like, specifically with the A's. I've been trying to watch every game every day, and it's like there's always that slight glimmer of hope. We were playing the Guardians. I think it was yesterday or the day before. We're up 6-2 in the fourth or fifth inning, right? We lost that game. But I will say that game did come close. It was 12-11 at the end. But it's just like we have these little slight glimmer of hopes, it looks like, and then we just shit the bed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to keep up with it. Obviously, I'll have a better understanding of where the team's at in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Before the All-Star break. But
baseball happens every day. It's like a full-time job, and like,
yeah,
I mean, things are always changing. They change in our everyday lives. All right, let's go. Let's go. Aaron, we're gonna switch gears. And I want to ask you about your day today because it's gonna lead us to the next topic. First of all, Joe, what is the best you ever shot in golf? Don't lie.
Whatever
Let's
you
see.
say is, I'm gonna believe because the time we went golfing, like
I'm gonna say like 9 to 10 over. It's probably in high school.
I believe that.
I was an
like,
alternate.
Well, when we were in Vegas, like Joe was fucking with a pitching wedge. At
He was,
Topgolf.
Joe was nailing it.
Just like over, like it would stop reading at one point because he was hitting so far
Dialed.
with a fucking pitching wedge.
And he broke it.
Like-
Yeah, he broke the ball. It was like,
I would have done
Yeah,
more
just-
wreck if I had a sandwich. No.
you got a mean golf swing, but can you play a golf game? I mean, like, can you still play a golf game?
So in that same breath, on my part, I did beat him at Swainhart.
Yeah, but Twainhart doesn't really count because that was a different breed.
Don't take this away from me.
I'm just saying we're all kind of shit showy and just like out for.
But we were fine. But then Nick was like calling us, like, "Come on, guys, we need you up here. Finish our
No,
round."
that was a
now."
different day. Nick was with us at Twainhart.
Are you talking? Yeah, which one are you talking about?
Oh,
Later?
that
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, the one day I was getting fucking married, not married, but
Joe, you beat me at Tulalip, even though we only played 8 holes. I actually had to fucking like basically yell at you because Nick was calling us like, Nick's right. This is his wedding. We need to fucking get up the hill.
You guys like, yeah, 4, just missing everything.
We were only 20 minutes away. No,
It doesn't matter. Okay, it's
It
beside
was
the
like
point.
45 minutes from there. Anyway, let's get back on topic here. Sorry.
You actually wait. You kind of sound like a Jake's ex-girlfriend at my wedding.
Ooh,
Are you talking to me?
is that called for?
I'm talking to both of y'all, actually.
That is uncalled for, son.
Rest in peace,
Shout out to
bitch.
Jake's
That is
ex-girlfriend.
ever.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
whatever. Just go. What's the best you ever shot? You said +9.
Oh, for me, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say around 6 to 9, somewhere around there. I was an alternate fill-in, so
You would.
if
say
someone's
69.
score didn't count on our team for a rules violation or something, or if they never showed up, I was the alternate.
Okay. What about you, Aaron? What'd you do today?
Today, well, we only played 9 holes, and it wasn't good.
Wasn't good. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm trying to get for the exact like plus over for what my best game was, which still isn't great, but as an amateur, like maybe he's okay.
How many
I think it was
balls
like
did we lose?
plus- It was like plus 12 or 13, I think was the best I ever shot. Today, Jake and I both lost like 3 or 4 balls on 9
All right,
holes.
not too bad.
Really? Oh, damn. No, that's
too shabby.
terrible. I shoot way better than that. And I don't even play.
Okay, so when you're up in May, let's go. Let's see.
Yep.
For my birthday, I'll do it. Yeah.
Aaron, we're gonna have to circle back around this. You know, you all right? You know, we're gonna have to come back around.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well, there's
always,
Johnny.
Make you feel like a kid again.
always
Say hi
like
to
that.
Johnny.
There's
Hi, Johnny.
They say hi.
All right. So speaking of golf, that's what we're getting into. I love it. Tiger Woods, man. So the Masters, obviously, if you don't know, now you know. The Masters is going on over here in Augusta, Georgia.
Gustav.
Really close to the house. I mean, I think it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive from here. I need to go this time to just like
It's in
get.
Georgia.
Next year, let's go.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to a PGA event, and the
We should
Masters
actually
is
really do that.
Oh,
great
Aaron,
idea,
the
but-
waste management is the one we should be going to. The
No,
waste management
yeah.
in
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
And
Yeah.
Phoenix.
No, because that's
the one
just
we should
like
be going to.
literally garbage people.
No, that's our crowd.
Okay.
We are garbage people.
Tiger Woods is tied for 54th place with a bunch of 54s. He's like way down the line. He's at 74 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been having a rough day. We were watching the highlights, or I was at least. And some of those putts, my God, poor guy. He
Yeah.
doesn't look very good.
Yeah. I mean,
Joe-
the thing with Tiger, he really hasn't looked like it from his prime, from his leg injury or whatever. But golf is just better with him in it, whether
Mhm.
he's doing well or if he's doing bad. Like
yeah,
golf is
everyone
just-
loves Tiger.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody loves balls in the holes. Also, Aaron, can you say, yeah, 29, 65, and then a 1, 2, 3 on the left, right side of George Kittle? Because you look like
No.
you're literally a head coach.
Oh, he kind of does.
He's got a
Looks like
little
a coordinator.
microphone.
Yeah,
yeah,
looks like a-
microphone, polo shirt. Yeah, whatever.
that's a 69 table flip on the 12.
Hey, I left the golf course and I came
Go.
here to do this. Okay.
Jesus. So we got Brooks Kopka, Mr. Kopka, an American,
He's in a
baby.
three-way tie with 7
Yeah.
under right now.
I love it. I love the top 3, seeing an American in there. And then we got it trailed by a bunch of Americans and an Aussie. But Scotty Scheffler, he's up there in there. He's at 68
Yeah.
right now.
He's the defending champ for this year's Masters.
That's
So
true.
we were putting in bets. And you know who I I kind of said his name. Scotty, I put money on Scotty. So if we win, baby, I think it's a pretty good like $55 payout. Let's go.
Wait,
Okay.
where's Scotty at?
Right now, he's tied for 6th
Yeah.
with
That's not-
68 in round 1.
That's
Minus
not bad.
4.
He's come back to win a couple before, so
Yeah, I mean, who else am I going to vote for? I mean, Adam Scott.
I mean, if Brooks, Kopka or however the fuck you say
Kopka.
his name, Kopka.
It's like Co and T.
I mean, he's
Not Kopka.
he went to live, but I think he's trying to prove something, in this Masters because he was trying to do the same thing before he
Yeah.
left the PGA to go to live. So I think
Mhm.
he's trying to come back. So if he can hold this league, I don't necessarily like the guy, from what I see in the interviews, but I think if he can hold the lead, he might actually have a shot at taking this whole thing.
In a way, he's like the Lamar Jackson of golf. He's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's like, how bad do you want me?
Yeah.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck.
Oh, man.
Jesus. What do you got to add, Joe?
I'm a little surprised Roy is as low as he is. He's tied for 37th and even through a first round.
Rory
I don't know.
really hasn't,
Yeah,
he
he's
hasn't
been
really done much this year.
Yeah,
His
I'm a
stock
little
is going down.
his stock is
Yeah.
definitely going down, along with Dustin Johnson's as well. I'm surprised he's as low as he is too. But yeah, Scotty Scheffler is gonna keep your eye out for him. I think Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods just being there, just the OGs being there.
Yeah.
I don't think we would expect
Absolutely.
too much of them. And I think it'll be interesting with the weather that's coming up here because they're going to be having bad weather on Saturday and Sunday. For
Yeah,
round 2,
well, they were
round 3.
supposed to have bad weather today, but it's once again, if you don't live in the South, know this. It changes. They say, "Oh, thunderstorms today for sure, 100 like 98% guarantee," and then it's like it's sunny and like it doesn't happen.
So in my opinion, it'll be interesting how the weather affects the game too, giving people a little time off and tweak their game, and we'll see how fast they can get the greens dry as well. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Love the Masters every year.
I'm looking at Hideki Matsuyama. You know why? Because he's from China and they're invading.
China.
Oh, man.
The China invasion is real, and
No.
if he wins first place, just bring it on, baby.
Oh yeah, I did want to circle back around the comment made from Aaron where we should go to Augusta. I was reading this. I'm sure you guys saw the social media post for how much the concessions were for like sandwiches, beverages,
No,
and stuff
actually, I
like that.
didn't. No, what is it?
Okay. A standard domestic beer is $5.
That's
Chicken-
cheap as fuck.
That's not bad at all.
Chicken sandwich was $3. Bag of chips bottle of water
I
$2.
did see this list actually.
Yeah,
It's not a bad list or bad pricing for it.
Why are we here right now? No.
So
I know, right? Why are we
Because-
not in Georgia?
only select people get to purchase tickets for Augusta, and then they get flipped on the secondary market. And like I saw the practice round from Thursday was going for $6,000 a ticket. So that's what first day
Okay,
round
well,
was
then,
first day round was
maybe in, like,
8,000.
3 or 4 years,
So
we can-
so we're on our way. We went from 22 viewers to 77. Pretty soon at this rate, we'll be there in the year
yeah.
3005. Okay, we're looking
Yeah.
good, baby. Let's
The
go.
Waste Management
yeah,
Open
we
is a lot more affordable. I'll say that much for
Well, that
sure.
explains why a bunch of garbage people go to that. Jesus.
The Happy Gilmore people, man. That's us.
Let's start a GoFundMe. Bring the
Yeah.
boys to Augusta next year. Let's go.
All right, let's
or
go.
Waste Management.
Let's go.
Yeah,
We'll do a live podcast just like
Yeah,
Joe and I
yeah,
did from
that-
Wisconsin. We'll be like, hey,
Yeah, I'm down for
That'd be
it.
fucking
I'm
sick.
down for it.
food
Food.
cue of the day. Joe, what do you got for us?
All right, gentlemen and
Yes.
viewers alike. I need to know what side of the aisle you stand on this hot, controversial topic that
Leave
will
it in the
have
comments.
nation
Yes.
up in arms.
Comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Comment
All right.
section.
Is it going to be French fries or tater tots?
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. Are we talking about standard French fries?
So-
Yeah. Wait.
So the French fry
Let's-
can be any type of cut. It could be like the steak cut, crinkle cut, restaurant cut, fast food cut. And then the
Curly's?
tater tot, yeah, curly fry too. Tater tot could be the standard nice crispy tater tot, or it could be like one of those hash brown bars that McDonald's sells. That's basically a
Okay.
tater tot.
Are we talking straight up? Like maybe
Because-
ketchup? Just ketchup?
Ketchup or ranch or
Or
mustard.
like decorated? Or just straight up? So straight up. Ooh.
Let's go straight up. With your preferred condiment on the side, ketchup, mustard, ranch.
I got my
Barbecue
answer already.
sauce.
I got my answer, no problem.
I got mine.
You want to start? Go ahead, baby.
Me?
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
my baby.
So if I have an option between French fries or tater tots, I'm gonna take the tater tot.
The tots.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We got 1
Hey,
point for
tater
tots,
tot.
baby.
It's just that texture, the crispiness. Sometimes there's just that good seasoning on it, and
Mm.
just
Mm.
mouthfuls of potatoes. Like, I know you get that with the French fry, but there's just something about the crispiness and the texture with the
Get you wrong. No, right?
It's just something about the texture with the and the crispiness of the tater tots that just make it just
All right.
Look at
Fair
that
enough.
full
Yeah,
answer,
sure.
explanation, reasons A, B, and C. I love
He's
it.
got a full answer. A, B, and C. Absolutely wrong. I love it. The
Hey, man.
the only real answer, and your opinion mostly does not matter. Curly fries, baby. Curly fries. Curly
Okay.
fries are the tater
see,
tot of
that-
French fries. No. Shit, speaking of a curly fry, there he is right there. No. Curly
Well,
fries are the tater tots of French fries. They're amazing.
Nick,
Crispy.
You're contradicting yourself right there.
No.
It's-
I didn't say tater tot. I didn't say tater tot.
But you said it's the tater tot of the French fry.
I know, which means tater tots are great. But if I had to pick between tater tot or a tater tot French fry, I would pick the tater tot French fry, which is the curly fry. Which by default is the curly fry. The curly fry is the best thing ever made. Golden, crispy, all the time. It circles around. You can like play with them. You like spread them out, rip them apart, eat little pieces of them. They go on forever. It's like the Slinky, but you can eat it.
And the seasoning that they put on curly fries too is just
I know.
Where are you getting your
It's
curly
great.
fries from, Nick? Is it Arby's?
no Jack in the Box.
Oh my God! You guys are both killing me. Oh God damn!
There's no
Where'd I
Jack in the
go?
Box out there.
Where'd I go? I go to both. I go across the street to Arby's. And I go back to Jack in the Box. And I don't even hit up Wendy's if they even got them.
Throw it-
I fucking go to Taco Bell and say, "Make me some goddamn curly fries." No. I buy curly
Yeah,
fries,
right?
Well,
in
you
the
know, the
fridge.
nacho fries aren't bad. No, I'll give you that.
dude. Curly fries is the way to go.
See, I agree with you in the fact that like just the French fry very tippity top right there. So I
Well,
can
okay.
see where you're coming from.
So the only downside, that being completely honest, transparent to a curly fry, is the fact that when you get a box of curly fries, they don't seem very full. Like, you know what I mean? Like you get it, and you're like,
Yeah, it's
this
all,
guy eats
it's
some
all
of this?
hidden in there.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? Does this guy eat a bunch of this?
Did my
Like,
DoorDasher just take a huge handful out before
Yeah,
they gave you the food?
exactly. Like, what the fuck? So like, there's that. That's the downside. But like with tater tots, the
Yeah.
downside of tater tots is you never know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get like you're either
Yeah.
gonna get the best crispy, delicious, seasoned well, or you're gonna get the soft, soggy, fucking just
Yeah.
fucking
No,
potato.
and I agree with that. Like
Curly
but
fries never disappoint, bro.
from the Nick, you living here in Sonora, and being frequent to the standard pour, but I think of your ties outside standard pours tater tots because
Mhm.
those, oh my god, what they do to those tater tots are just can't be outdone, and
Well,
that's where my brain goes.
Yeah, but that's different. That's the women that work there. They just make it taste better.
No, I think Aaron's got a point because I gotta go with the tater tots too. A couple of reasons. I think you both laminated really good points. Number one, French fries are everywhere. You think about it; they're in fast food establishments, they're in general restaurants everywhere. But I think the creme de la creme bar grills and that ultimate bar food has got to be some kind of tater tot infused casserole or some kind of tater tot nacho. You know, as
First
much
of all,
as we love
you
curly
didn't ask
fries.
about bar food. You said tater tots are curly.
No, I'm just saying tater
Or
tots in the
fries.
bar food scene. Yeah, I think
Fries,
it's
fries.
better than French fries in the bar food scene.
Well,
Well-
that's why I want to specify which kind of French fry, because there's
That could
so
be
many
French fry from
different
anywhere,
types
yeah.
of French fries up there.
That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
I'm your host, Nick, the Shark Herps, with all the right
Okay,
answers.
well, I'm gonna call that opinion bullshit mostly. No,
It's the truth. It's the truth. You can't handle the truth.
okay, Nick. Let me ask you this: standard French fries, just a
Okay,
little
here
bit
we
of
go.
salt on them.
Tater tots.
Standard cut French fries. Yeah, thank you.
You know what though?
That's where.
That wasn't the
What,
question,
Joe?
bitch. No,
At the
No,
end of the
that's exactly the question. French
God,
fries
his
or tater
question.
tots?
His question said any kind of fries. That's what his question was. He said any kind of fries.
After we specified. The
He
initial
asked the question. I answered it.
I didn't realize how controversial everyone likes their potato would be. You know.
Well, you guessed wrong.
Baked potato? Nah. No. Nobody likes a fucking baked potato.
trumps everything. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, are you fucking kidding me? Is that a joke?
Like a fully loaded one. I'll take that all day.
yeah,
Yeah.
fully loaded baked
No!
potato. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sour
Over-
cream, chives, the whole works. Yeah.
Are you guys being serious?
Bacon bits. Yeah.
Bacon bits. Yeah. Cheese, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little butter.
You guys are shitting me. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Or I like the fully loaded baked potato with like a side of like good New York steak or prime rib
Oh,
steak
yeah.
or yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
There's a
this is
time and
gonna
a place
get
for the
too
baked potato,
heated.
Nick. It's
Yeah.
not like we're just
Yeah,
ordering
no,
all
no,
the time
no,
when we go to
no.
Wendy's.
done.
Not like
I have to walk away from this podcast because I just can't do it anymore. You guys are stressing me out. It's stressing me out. Stressing me
the
out.
loaded baked potato got him.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. I can't believe you guys would pick that. I would never that's not my no.
So Nick, when
I'm
you go to
not-
a steakhouse,
okay,
are you
wait,
getting?
wait.
Or regular restaurant side.
I can say this.
Like
When I go
steakhouse side.
I can say this exactly. I have never once ordered a baked potato. God damn it. I go to
So
a fucking
when you
grocery
go-
store and buy a potato for like 58 cents. I can make it at home with some sour cream and
Yeah.
all the other shit I got in my fridge. Why the fuck would I order a baked potato?
What sides do you get when you go to a steakhouse?
Brussels sprouts, bro. They always do them up with bacon and shit. Nice and boom, boom, boom. Mac and cheese. I mean, I'll take fucking any kind of rice over fucking baked potato.
This motherfucker's walking in there asking, "Can I get some curly fries on the side of my 16-ounce sirloin?"
God, you're fucking right. I am. God damn it.
Oh,
I
I
wanna
can't get
enjoy
it.
my
Good thing I
life.
brought him with me.
I'll take a fucking baby bottle pop. I don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't fucking eating a goddamn baked potato. God
Oh, mashed
damn.
potatoes. Still take mashed potatoes though, right?
I'll take
Well,
mashed
yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah, what about mashed potato?
Fuck yeah, mashed potatoes
What's
different.
the difference?
Skin or no skin?
No skin. That's the difference.
Okay, so that's where you don't want the skin.
Also, me eating a chunk of white flesh is not for me. Okay, I don't fucking do that shit. Like when I'm taking a potato, it's just like a giant white chunk. I'm just like,
Well, I mean, you cut it up and mash it a little bit.
nah, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Hop in the comments and support me. Hit that.
I think
60-ounce sirloin with curly fries on the
I
side.
think you're the one out here, dude. I think you're the one on the outside on
Nah.
this one.
I think I
think so.
I think I just happen to be best friends with two very strange individuals. People that, most people wouldn't want to be friends with.
John, looking at you.
Cheers, you fuckers. I'm just kidding, but also you guys are
Cheers.
fucking
No.
wrong. You're wrong.
This,
You're wrong.
This is all in good fun. We're gonna change the name of this podcast to Nick's Mostly Wrong Opinions.
Oh, you bitch. You son of a bitch.
Oh god.
This episode is brought to you by Black Abbey, a Tennessee brewery right here, making this delicious IPA.
I'm about to say that's the Tennessee state flag, right?
Yes, that is our
Yes.
symbol on our flag. Yes. And if you want to know what the stars mean, because a lot of people don't know what the stars mean, it's
Educate us.
East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, West Tennessee.
All right.
I can't point because these are like all the screens backwards, but that's what it means. So anytime you visit, if you're like, what do the stars mean? That's what they mean. Tennessee's broken up into sections.
Yeah. How's that beer? How's that beer?
Actually, delicious. You want some?
Yeah. I do.
Worth it.
Oh
Got
shit!
it.
Let me see it in my glass. That's an IPA.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty clear for an IPA.
Lagunitas are kind of clear like that on winter nice
I-
and cold.
I mean,
Yeah. I can't wait to try that in September.
5.5, baby.
Hey.
You probably tried it last
Yeah.
time you were here. You were just drunk because it was your birthday.
I was gonna say I barely remember that trip. I
That
remember
shit's
getting there
delicious.
that night, and that's about it.
You remember? Never mind.
more than Sean
Okay.
remembered.
So you guys are tater tot people, and I'm the French
Yes.
fry person. Okay,
And
that's fair.
baked potato people clearly too. I saw
Yeah,
allegedly.
yeah, dude. Fully loaded baked potatoes.
Yes.
I fucking hate you. I'm gonna kill you guys. All right. Anyways, I'm recording.
Man murders
so-
two friends over potato
Whoa!
controversy.
Yeah. He travels all the way to Denver to kill one guy, and he travels all the way to California to kill the other over a baked potato. All right.
Oh man.
Let's do our dumb
Killed
need
him
to
with
know
a sack of
segment.
baked potatoes.
There we go.
Use their blood as ketchup. Okay. Okay. All right.
There you go. There you go.
Our next segment, boys. Dumb need to know.
I don't need to know it.
Dumb need to knows.
This one goes out to all the parents. Everybody, pay attention to like what your kids are doing on social media.
Jake?
You know what I'm saying? Jake.
Yeah,
Jake.
Jacob.
Watch your
Jake?
fucking kid, bro. No. I swear to God. If I see him doing this Bud Light bullshit. Aaron, go ahead and tell us what our dumb need to know is for the day.
Oh, is this it?
The trend, baby. What's the trend in the dumb need to know?
So the trend, what I've been seeing on all the TikToks in your tweeters, is Bud Light is being boycotted big time right now. They have hired a transgender person named Dylan Mulvaney. She identifies as a female, and they have hired her as the spokesperson, and it has actually ignited a lot of backlash from all of their drinkers, all their customers right now.
Mhm.
So they're under fire from a big majority of their customers who want to boycott them. Kid Rock came out on TikTok and he had his big old machine gun and it blew up a bunch of Bud Light cans and things like that. That's basically what's been going on with Bud Light this last week.
That's a need to know for sure. I got two quick things. One, working at the Ryman Auditorium, I've been blessed to meet many people. I will say when I met Kid Rock, and I can't tell you too much about it, but I had to help this gentleman, Kid Rock, and he showed up in like a white T-shirt, just stained, and flip flops
Yeah.
and jeans, and I was just like, "This dude's badass!" Like, and he called me Bub. He was like, he's smoking a
Yeah.
cigar. I had a special assignment that day. Now he's smoking a cigar. He's like, "Bub, how you doing, Bub?" I was like, great, Kid Rock." I was like, "Oh shit!" But he looks like a normal fucking guy. So
Yeah.
what Bud Light did, they did not do themselves justice. Knowing they should know your audience, right? That's what everybody says. Know your audience. What is your audience? Regardless of what you believe, Bud Light has an audience, and it's not
Yeah.
that. It's definitely not that, right? These people ride around in pickup trucks, sit in the back seat of their in the pickup truck with shotguns, with nobody driving except their dog. Like, it's not. It's a little funky. It's a curveball. It's a curveball.
It is funky, but I think one of the things that I've seen on Twitter too that's been kind of a little bit hypocritical of specifically with Kid Rock. There's a photo floating around with him in 1998, 1999, around that era, of him standing there drinking a Bud Light, hanging out with a cross dresser, a male dressed up as a female, and just having a good
But
time. So now it's
yeah, but that's
it's
different. That's different.
yeah.
The difference is transgender versus cross dressing. Those are two different things. That's what the public doesn't understand, is that drag is different than trans. Trans is different than cross dressing, which is different than drag. Drag is a man or woman dressing as the opposite sex, which is similar to cross dressing, but there's some kind of weird difference in there. Transgender is literally changing your gender. So those are two different things. Like when I was in middle school, because I went to a Catholic school, the only way you could win a free dress pass to dress however you wanted to, like in not uniform, was to fucking dress up as the opposite sex. Get that through your head. Like I was in uniform, schoolboy uniform, for any kind of challenge shows or any of those other things. I would dress up as a woman to get everyone would get a kick out of it. I'd get a free dress pass, and I could dress as my normal self, which was a man. Like, but it was still like, So there's a lot of cross things there. I'm not transgender. I'm not a drag. I don't dress in drag. I did that. I cross dressed to win a fucking prize.
Yeah.
I don't, So get your,
It's just another example of one of the big countries going woke and just trying to cash in on that cash cow that's going on right now.
They're gonna lose money. I don't know why
Yeah,
Bud Light's doing that.
But they just went
me
woke.
personally,
They rolled the dice to go be woke and make money off it.
First of all, transgenders and women nobody drinks fucking beer except for men. Like, okay, look, that might be controversial. But I'm saying the majority of people that drink beer are men. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah. And the majority of men are born men. They're not transgenders. So
me personally, I don't see the big deal. I really don't.
I know
every beer company has done everything to do to support the LGBT, or I can't keep up with what it's exactly called, but it just it doesn't seem like it seems like it's being made a bigger deal than it actually needs to be. Like, they want to hire whoever they want to be the spokesperson for or whatever, and that's fine. I don't see this why it's become a big backlash for
that. That's fair, Aaron. But
big as it is,
as the stats man, I think next time we do this opinions mostly, you need to look up the facts or the stats on how many white Republican males drink Bud Light, because that's going to change significantly. Men that drink beer that identify as Republicans, and I guarantee you they're like 80% of the people that drink Bud Light.
Also, Budweiser started in St. Louis. Yeah, Budweiser started in St. Louis, Missouri as well.
Yeah.
Right there on the Bible Belt.
And the African American population still, a lot of the African American population does not agree with that whole thing going on. So they're going to be, it's the same thing. Like, I'm just being honest and transparent, but that's exactly what it is. It's like Ooh, maybe make some Mai Tais and
Yeah.
and then
I
get
just,
your.
it's
I'm just saying that'd be a fun stat to watch because it will change. It will change.
The only thing closely I can remember of something like this happening was, I think, I don't know, maybe like half a decade ago or so, when Absolute Vodka, I'm sure you guys are familiar with that brand. They have all their different flavors and colors and stuff for their vodkas, and they'd always come out with this huge marketing campaign before Pride Month or before the Pride Parade in San Francisco. Nick, I don't know if you remember any of that, but there was a huge Absolute Vodka presence around Pride Week and the Pride Parade in the Bay Area during those years we were in college for. That's the only thing I can get close to, but to each their
Yeah.
own. With
Well, I mean,
I didn't
maybe
boycott Absolute or anything, but I just knew that Absolute was definitely marketing hardcore.
maybe Bud Light goes the other way and like it takes off like even more than it already has. But
yeah.
like you have to look at your audience, and I heard that today at work. It was like know your audience. For like what? How long has Bud Light been out, Joe? You should know.
They were German immigrants in the mid to late 1800s.
So they've been putting out beer like as long as they have, and they've always had the same demographic. Like, I don't think you take
1876, Nick.
yeah. So I mean I don't know. Whatever we could talk. Politics or politics. Whatever. You're entitled to your own opinion. Whether or not we respect each other's is a different story. But it
People
doesn't
thought
matter.
it was an April Fool's gag because
I
of the
just
news that
that's
came
what
out,
I'm
how
saying.
shocking it
That's what I'm
was.
saying is like if you have something going for you, like not hardcore, and you know your demographic, you can't change it. That would be stupid. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
And that has nothing to do with like however you identify or whatever. That just has to do with the fact that like if I'm selling microwaves and I'm doing a great job, I'm not gonna go try to sell an oven all of a sudden to someone that only uses microwaves. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
So you're trying not to upsell? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm trying not to upsell because it's not going to work. People want to use a microwave. They're going to use a fucking microwave, not a fucking oven. All right.
I think
Anyways.
it's okay to expand your audience or your customer base.
Yeah, but they're losing an audience that is their primary base. That's what you're forgetting, Aaron.
But
These are white Republicans that drink this fucking shit.
They're gaining also.
No, they're not.
broader-
Transgender. Oh my gosh, this would be a good set. But transgenders and women do not drink beer. How many women do you meet that like are like, oh yeah, order me a Bud Light? Or how
They're on the
many
seltzer
trans
train.
people, yeah, order me a Bud Light? Not very many, dude. Not very many.
I never remember ordering a Bud Light in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's my point. It's like,
But I was also on the IPA train, but nevertheless.
we'll see what happens. We'll see
We'll
what happens.
see.
All right. Anyways, okay, let's switch a little bit to the NFL. This is a good episode. I mean, we're talking about some real shit that really fucking matters.
The NFL knows their demographic. They got Bud Light in every stadium.
The point is respect everybody first and foremost. This isn't like a diss podcast. I don't think anyone's dissing anybody. But respect each other, love each other, just go with the flow until someone shuts it down. You can't because it's illegal, because the government is still what's suppressing us as human beings. Okay. Second of all, Aaron Rodgers, right? Aaron Rodgers, he's still in the talks of trade. He already wants to play for the Jets. The Jets and the Packers can't come to an agreement. What the fuck is going on?
I mean,
how long is this going to take?
Probably until after June 1st. Like that's probably what it is. And can you blame the Jets too much though? Because really they are worried about, trading a couple first round picks for a guy who's may not even be in the league for after the next 2 years.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love how he forced him to do all this stuff. This shows how much power this guy has. He is literally like Joe Biden. Or like any president. Any president. Look at this.
Look, I think I think the Packers have all the leverage here because they know how desperate the Jets are for Rodgers. And I think, I think
Yeah. They do have
I-
the leverage.
Aaron, I think I do agree with you on that June 1st stat, just because of how much money they'll save against the cap. I don't think they're going to be sending any first rounders over. I think they're going to be sending a second and a third over for
Well, that's what
Rodgers.
the holdup is, because the Packers want first round picks, but the Jets are saying no. So that's what basically what you're saying, that's the holdup.
Yeah.
So it might not even happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's going to happen. Rodgers will
I
force
don't
it to
know.
happen. Like when voluntary OTAs start for the Packers, he's going to force his way into the quarterback room. All right, guys, I'm here. Let's get to work. You know,
I don't know if that's even legal. That's trespassing.
he's still under contract with the Packers right now.
You can't be here. You know who I am? It doesn't matter. It's against the law.
I think he'll get done. I think, yeah, like Aaron said, June 1st, or maybe a day or two before the draft, when maybe the Jets start to get a little more panic mode and just throw in an extra second rounder for next year or something.
Whatever they can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna happen though.
It's a little much. Like, man, you know how I felt about Rodgers all year, but
Yeah.
the reason why I'm like okay letting him go and like wishing he would leave is because of all the drama. And even if he's not directly involved right now with this situation, it still revolves around him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's indirectly
Exactly.
involved.
Yeah,
He's
it's like,
indirectly
dude,
involved.
like stop it. I just
Well, you
like
saw the
an
Niners are gearing
ex-girlfriend,
them up,
you know?
right?
Oh, what?
So the rumor is if somehow this Jets and Packer trade doesn't fall through correctly, the Niners are ready to send 2 firsts for Rodgers.
I totally missed that. When did that happen today?
Earlier this week.
He's speculating.
I think that depends on if Brock Purdy's feeling good after, these next couple of weeks after his surgery.
Purdy.
Well, you figure if the Niners had a quarterback like Rodgers, though, they'd be going to the Super Bowl this year, right?
Yeah, probably. Honestly, yeah.
And then you think about if the Niners have Rodgers, that's just, that's a year for Brock Purdy to learn behind him, and even Trey Lance, and then maybe they could ship Trey Lance off to somewhere on the next offseason.
I think they're ready to move on from Trey Lance this year.
Yeah, they should. They
Mhm.
should.
Yeah.
They don't need him to win. Like, he's not an asset to the team.
Well, just
I mean, he played what, like half a game
like
for
2
them?
games or something like that. Yeah, 2 or 3 games.
I don't
I don't
remember what
even
it
think
was. Though.
that. I don't even think it was that.
It was the Bears
I think-
game. Yeah, what was it? The Bears game, and then the Seahawks game, right? That's when he got injured and Jimmy Garoppolo went in.
Yeah, so like
It's like,
a game and a half.
yeah, he's just been injured.
Yeah.
Like even last year, he was injured too, and he wasn't even. How are you injured and you're not even playing the game of football? Last year he was injured too. So, and
Well,
you got Brock Purdy. He's a 7th round pick. He's only making $500,000 a year. He's making substantially less than Trey Lance, and he's already proven he's maybe better. So who knows? I agree with you guys with Trey Lance, though.
You know where they fucked up? Jimmy G. That's why they.
No,
fucked
Aaron's
up.
happy that they fucked up on that, because now
No
he's
shit,
got
he's
Jimmy
happy.
G.
No shit, no shit. But that's where they fucked up. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about them. So George Kittle and T.J. Hawkinson flew through my work the other day. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I
how was
actually-
that?
So I didn't see George because I was working, so I had other stuff. to do.
Yeah.
But TJ came through, and I was like,
How big is he?
he's not as big as you'd think he would be. So first of all, I can't do much because I'm working and I'm a manager, so I
Yeah.
can't say much. But I was like, hey, how's it going? Dude's fucking like he's not even that tall. Like, I mean, he's a little bit taller than like Joe. Joe's the tallest guy I know right now, like between the three of us. But he was dolled up. I mean, like he had like a little cowboy hat on, like a little tiny cowboy hat on. He had his mullet going. He still had his mole. That's how I knew him. He had his mole right here, so like that's how I identified him.
Yeah.
And then he had like these little pointy shoes on and tight jeans. You couldn't even tell this guy was like a football player. I mean, shit. If I tried to rob that guy in an alley with a knife, I probably would have won. Like I was like, thank God you're in the Vikings, dude. Fuck, you loser.
Oh man.
No.
Looking like a true Packers fan.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But no, I mean, he was nice. He was cool. He knew a lot of people there. I didn't see George Kittle, which I was like, fucking, that's the only guy I wanted to be like. I would have been like,
Yeah.
what's up, Jorge? No.
Yeah. No, that would have been cool.
He seems like
But,
a cool cat off the field.
yeah.
His interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I saw TJ interacting with other people, he was also a nice guy. So give credit to TJ. But he does not
Oh,
like Joe. Joe in a fight, I think Joe could have taken him like easy.
Oh, really?
Easy
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
We
For sure.
should try to figure out a way to set that up.
Yo, TJ, if you're watching this, you's a bitch. Fight Joe, you bitch.
Yeah. Joe said that. Joe said that, not Nick.
Joe
said that.
Spollerich. Joe Spollerich. I live at Aurora, California, or Aurora, Colorado. No. All right. Anyways, I love how we're having so much fun. I mean, I guess nobody really watches this, so we can talk as much as we want to, but I got to keep it rolling here. All right. Another thing for the NFL. Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill said he's retiring from the NFL at the age of 31 after his 2025 season. Okay, hold on. Hill, quote, I'm going to finish out this contract with the Dolphins, and then I'm going to call it quits. I want to go into the business side. I want to do so many things in my life, bro. I want to do so many things in my life, bro.
Yeah.
End quote. All right. What the fuck?
I mean, so the guy's made money, right? He's won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. Like it is a little bit confusing because that's still a pretty short career for a guy at that caliber. But what does he mean? What he wants to do? What else? Does he want to coach? Does he want to be a GM? What does he mean? Like in this business, what else does he want to do?
I think I have an idea, but go ahead, Joe. What do you got? Joe?
Well, with how well I know him, I know him on a first name basis.
Yeah,
based on
I remember you
fantasy
called him.
football,
I remember you
know?
called him the other day.
Through our fantasy football connection.
Joe called him, and Tyreek said, "New phone, who dis?"
Well, anyway, I called him on a first name basis.
He just fuck you get his number, bitch.
I second
lose
everything.
my number.
Yeah, clever, lose my number. Thank you, Shefty, for coming through with the plug. No, I second everything Aaron does. It looks like he wants to explore more with the GM side, maybe the scout side, maybe the agency side. Who knows? I agree with you on that. I also want to take this with a little bit of a grain of salt because he said he's going to retire in 2 years, right? So he's going to play out this season.
End of his contract, yeah.
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 You know how much more larger the salary cap's going to be 2 years from now? And you don't think he would probably do another 2-year deal where he's probably making $25 million a year?
Especially if he keeps putting up numbers.
I'm just going to throw that out there. Let's wait. Let's see how much money he could potentially be leaving on the table here,
Yeah.
Nick, what kind of business ventures do you think he has in mind?
Well, okay, so first of all, my most important question, how are you going to draft him this year? In a fantasy league, how are you going to draft him?
Late first, early second.
See, he was a number 1, number 2. He was literally like in the top 5. So people are going to start dropping him, right? Because I think he's not going to put up numbers. Okay. He releases a statement. Is he still going to play his heart out? Does he still care about the game? He hasn't said anything about that. This could all just be a ploy, or this could literally be, he's like moving on. But any athlete that is at his caliber does not just lay down and like say, you know what, fuck it. These last 2 years, I'm just going to half-ass. Not when he has Tua Tagovailoa and fucking, what's his face? Waddle on the other side, like helping him out. They're contenders for at least a playoff run where they can get close enough to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So he's not going to lie down. If they actually get to that point and they fucking end up, going as far as they do, let's say they win the Super Bowl. You think he's going to just stop? No. This is speculation. Tyreek Hill in his interviews. Go ahead.
Sorry. No. Go ahead.
Tyreek Hill in his interviews, he's entertaining, but he's not going to have anything in that whole world. That's not going to exist for him. If he's talking about business, like Joe said, it's going to have to be like I'll be your agent. I know how the business works and all that stuff. And if he's that kind of person that wants to be a scholar, if you would. More power to him, but his playing time is going to outlive his young dreams of becoming an agent. All these other things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like I
mean,
said, I just want to circle back to like how much money he could potentially be making with his athleticism and speed in 2 years from now when that contract's up.
He had a fantastic year with the Dolphins after the Chiefs run and the Chiefs Super Bowl. He's not gonna stop. I mean, if he stops, he is literally the Devontae Adams of football in its entirety. Like,
I don't know
fuck
if you
that
saw
guy.
this, but he
Don't
wanted to go
get
to
fucking
Cleveland.
wrecked.
I don't know if you saw this, but before the Dolphins traded for him, he was trying to get traded to Cleveland with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I saw a little.
I saw
No,
that.
that's a.
I saw that. So what I was gonna say, I was like, or just to go off actually with what both of you said. Do you think that this just might be a ploy for him to get a bigger paycheck after the 2025 season?
If he does that, if that's the reason, then he's not thinking. Like, I mean, that's
Yeah.
not. You wouldn't.
I think
do
either
that.
way,
Like,
he has to put up numbers though.
Well,
Yeah.
he's like either way, he's gonna play his heart out, whether it is for him to retire after these next few seasons, or if it is for him to get a bigger paycheck.
Oh, in terms of giving it all.
Hey, yeah, okay. Let me put
Yeah.
it to you this way: Aaron and Joe, what'd you guys do 2 years ago? Yeah,
I
exactly.
slept.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
I
the
slept.
fuck up. That's my point. We're talking about. That's my point. Is we're not talking about 2 years from now. He's not trying to do this for a bigger paycheck in 2 years. He's not thinking that far ahead, just like you weren't thinking that far back, because you don't fucking know what's gonna happen in
Well,
2 years.
I don't
I
know.
told you
My
I was sleeping.
contract's up in 2 years. He knows his contract's up in 2 years.
I know, but you're missing my point.
Maybe something happened this offseason where it really just tickled his fancy and he really got aroused and really interested in this business opportunity or something. And now he's kind of just having a different state of mind temporarily.
Shit, Elon could have said, "Let's take a spaceship up to the moon, and you'll
Yeah.
be the host." And he's like, "Yeah, in 2 years, yeah, I'm fucking done."
Totally
I'll
possible.
go.
I think just take a grain of salt. Let's just wait.
I mean, dude, I love Tyreek Hill. Who doesn't? I mean, we all
Yeah,
love
no,
Tyreek Hill.
Great player.
Great.
Yeah,
I hated him on the Chiefs because I wanted to love him so much.
Because he
Yeah.
burnt you
Yeah.
guys all the time.
he's the cheetah. He's the cheetah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. All right. Excuse me, Joe. What you got to add for our facts entirely?
Vaccine
Facts entirely. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Facts Entirely. I am your host, Joe the Troll Spoilers.
Joe the Troll.
Well, we have the Masters going on this weekend in Augusta. So I thought it was only perfect to bring up the two athletes and individuals that have won more than 4 championships, 4 green coats at Augusta. Those two people are Hall of Famer Jack Nicklaus,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one, I'm curious if you guys can guess it.
Well, Jack was my guess. I mean, I would say Tiger Woods, but I don't.
Yeah, it's obviously not Tiger Woods.
Yeah, exactly.
The other one is Tiger Woods.
Tim Tebow. Tim
No,
Tebow.
Jack
Tim
Nicklaus
Tebow.
won. Jack Nicklaus won 6 green jackets. Tiger won 5, and then
Oh,
the
it
next
was
one up is
Tiger.
4. Arnold Palmer.
Well, Arnie Palmy alert. Who wants
Arnie
some
Palmy,
Arnie
baby.
Palmies?
Arnie and Palmer alert.
And those are
You
your
get back
facts
here and you
entirely.
have sex with my wife.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's pop.
That's pop. Actually, I have Metro that works. Wait, Joe? Great job on the facts entirely. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Golf clap.
I have guys at Metro that work at the Ryman, and every time, like, I'm like, there's like too many people in like the lobby. I'm like, yo, get these people out here so we can walk through. And I'm like, just do desk pop. And they're like, I ain't done desk pop since September 2011. I'm like, desk pop.
You never done your
Desk
desk pop
pop.
yet?
Desk pop. Boom.
You haven't done your desk pop?
When's the last time you did this, Pop?
That's such a great scene. Oh my gosh.
September.
Dude, that movie is seriously just underrated in its entirety.
The
Like,
other guys, yeah. Oh my god.
oh my god, that movie is so good.
All-star
says-
lineup.
She says she
Yeah.
wants you to give her a hammer job. I can't do this anymore.
Wait a minute. You're Dirty Mike and the boys?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Never gangbanging the Prius here.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my God.
movie.
Thanks for the
great.
S Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Oh yeah. He gives
That
Will
movie is so good.
he gives Will Ferrell
Yeah.
the chief gives Will Ferrell the rape whistle. It's like
Yeah.
can't trust you with the wooden gun. I gotta give you
Takes
this.
away his wedding gun. Yeah.
Just blow it as loud as you can if you think you're potentially
Oh, it
getting
looks like they put a nice polish on that. You might want to write a thank you note for that.
Other guys,
Why you
somewhere-
out here shaking it for dollar bills?
Yeah.
Guys, don't play no
guys, we-
shit.
He loves you,
should-
Sheila. He loves you. No.
We should just do an episode on like comedy movies, like our favorite comedy movies.
Yeah,
or
we
something,
should.
'cause
That'd be
This,
fun.
this is a great conversation.
Like super bad? Yeah. Let me get a glimpse of those warlocks.
This is the end.
Tiger got out of his cage, bro. Tiger got out of his cage. No.
So you guys have MySpace or?
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Too Bad's a good movie too. That was a fantastic movie.
He looked like he looked
Oh.
like you. What? You look like an African Jew? No. Yeah.
Oh my
anyways.
gosh.
Oh.
All right. What else we got to talk about, boys? Anything? We did
What
great.
were we talking
love this.
about?
Getting
I
yoked.
love this too.
Oh, congratulations to Matt Duckworth. Matt Duckworth, if you're watching this, thank you for your service. He's done with the Navy. What? How many years was it, Aaron? Like 10?
Yeah, I think
10?
10?
8, 10? 8 to
shit,
10?
We were
Somewhere in there. Thank you for your service. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. You're probably not watching this because nobody watches this, but
Yeah, that's true.
thank
I
you.
think they posted they're in Texas today. They're making their way from Virginia to Las Vegas, where they're gonna reside now.
Las Vegas? Why?
That's where they wanted to go.
Only pimps and criminals live in Las Vegas.
Have you met Matt? He's pretty much pimp.
Slap a hoe.
I want to
Yeah,
say what I
I
want to say,
talked-
but I
I-
can't.
Yeah. No, I talked to him the other day. I think the most thing that he's excited about is growing out his beard finally.
Oh, okay.
He's been posting on his Instagram story every day, like I think today was like day 13 or something. He's like day 13 beard update.
It's like, have you seen Clavey?
No.
Dude, Clavey added me on Instagram. He's fucking yoked, dude. Like, he's like, this fucking guy's.
Dude, he's always been a little bit yoked. Though.
I know, but the thing I
Well,
remember about
like,
Clavey,
like so.
you're cutting out. Sorry. The thing I remember about Clavey is like, he would always be like, "Oh yeah, I want to fuck that bitch," and like how much like I fuck her and like that. I just fucking do this to it, and now he's like married, and I just like, poor girl. Oh, she's so poor. Poor lady. It must hurt to walk.
Oh man.
All right. Anyways, Joe, what you got? Anything?
Bob.
No, it's another day, baby. Let's keep it rolling.
Are you confident in Matt Stafford's abilities?
I am indeed. Yes. He's our guy.
He's your guy for life, or how long?
1-2 punch with Cooper Cup, baby.
1 to 2 years? Is that what you're saying?
Cooper Rush will be our backup.
Cooper. Oh yeah.
Cooper Rush, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
he-
unofficial.
I didn't realize the rims. Oh.
He's yeah.
Okay, that would make sense. Why I yeah.
He's chasing waterfalls.
Jason Waterfall, baby.
Aaron,
don't go chasing waterfalls. What?
what's your favorite color, Aaron? Huh? Blue?
Blue.
This the whole thing's breaking up. Joe, what's your favorite color?
Could be either red or purple.
Yeah, red's a good color. Red or green. Go Pack, go! Fuck you! All right, thanks guys for watching Opinions Mostly. We're gonna sign off now. Follow us on Twitter at Opinions Mostly, the number 4. That's at Opinions Mostly 4. Watch us on YouTube, where you're probably watching now because that's the only place we got. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Comment and subscribe. Also like. We get a lot of fucking views, but we don't get a lot of fucking feedback. Give us feedback.
Look
Lay
at you,
it
Sean.
on us.
Hey,
Look at you, Sean.
interact with us.
Hurt us. Let the hate flow. All right. Also, you can email us at opinionsmostlypodcast@gmail.com. And
We got it, baby.
yeah, let's go. All right.